So I've been asked this several times. I know several people in my life that are on taking GLP-1's, uh, better known as Ozempic to some, or semaglutides, the weight loss drug that's out there. It's the new fad of everything. And my thoughts are this. I believe that we are in a society that wants quick fixes, and we are in a society that wants to keep living the lifestyle and eating the foods that we want to eat and doing the things that are causing us to have diabetes or be overweight. Now, I don't mean that to put anybody down or anything of that nature. That is how society has groomed us at this point. We either take a pill, or we get it cut off, or we get it sucked out, or we take an injection. Because we want quick fixes. That's the way we are. And the sad part is society didn't set us up to be successful, given our health crisis and where we're at. If you look at the grocery stores, all the food, all the junk, anywhere and everywhere you go is fast food. Everything's quick, quick, quick. So it's no wonder why we are where we're at right now, why we're overweight, why we don't even listen to our bodies anymore. We don't even drink enough water to sustain our bodies. That is the number one thing that we need to survive, and we don't. So, coming around full circle. As far as GLP-1's, Ozempic, weight loss medication such as this, I think it is a tool. And I think some people really do need extra help, right? You want to get your weight off. You feel like crap, you have diabetes, you are pre-diabetic, or you have, health conditions, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, things that are catching up to you. So you want to take this drug and you lose this weight, and you lose it very quickly. And with it, you lose muscle. And there's a lot of side effects that also come with it. But people are willing to take those side effects in the name of losing weight and being skinny. I just want to say being skinny is one thing, but being healthy is another. And I think we need to reframe things in how we think. Skinny is great, but healthy is better, right? You could be skinny and still be fat and still be unhealthy. But being healthy is better. And what I mean by that is taking the time to really understand our bodies and learn how we can do the right things for our bodies by feeding it the right things and making some lifestyle adjustments here and there. So again, I'm not against GLP-1s, but if you are on GLP-1s, you need to do some extra work to fix this. You got to fix your head, fix your addiction to the foods that are causing you the weight, to the ultra-processed foods that we're eating. Too much drinking alcohol, too much of everything, of anything is not good for us. So as a nutritional therapist, I can help you get off GLP-1s if you're on them, because the fear now is that if you get off, you will gain it back. From what I've seen, from what I read, you will gain it back. And so now you're either on this for life and taking this injection for life, which I hear is rather expensive. I've heard somewhere that some people are paying upwards of $1,000 a month for this. Well, if you took that $1,000, or even if it's half of that, $500, and invested it in a fitness coach, a nutritional therapist, such as myself, and you could probably go ahead and get a wellness coach. There's a number of different things that you can do with that money to sustain your weight loss. So you're spending $500 a month. How about you start investing that in your health and making the right changes to keep the weight off and stay healthy and get healthy and stay fit? If you're on the GLP-1s, how about we get you eating more protein and doing some actual strength training workouts? How about we work on the things that have caused you to get to the point where you're at, where you're taking this medication? And I'm not saying we need to take everything away. I'm just saying we need to think about it and make these changes. When you lose that weight, because I've done it, I've lost 75 pounds, diet and exercise when I was in my 20s, because I was 275 pounds. I was up to 75, I was pregnant, but 250 at my highest. All I'm saying is I know what it feels like to be big and to want to lose that weight. And I know what it feels like to be thin and healthy. And I'm not saying thin like skinny thin, but thinner and healthy. I never wanted to go back to fat Mel. And that's why I've always kind of tried to, exercise and try to eat healthy. I'm never perfect by any means, but I figured out what works for me. And I can figure out what works for you so you're not held to a lifetime of being on these drugs. So I think they're a good tool for people that actually need it. And those are the people that have BMIs over 30, that are overweight and just cannot get the weight off on their own. But with that being said, again, I do believe you need to fix the root problem. And the root problem is what we're putting in our mouths and our lifestyles. So with nutritional therapy, I can kind of educate you on some things that we can do that will actually sustain you and actually help you maintain this weight. Maintain keeping this weight off. Because that's the priority, right? And to get you off taking a shot every day or once a week, however often you take it, to sustain the weight loss. And with that shot comes a host of different side effects like nausea, digestion issues, constipation, diarrhea, muscle loss, all these things. So if you want to take and add another option to your toolbox, look me up for nutritional therapy at revolutionnutrition.org. One love.